We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the San Francisco Giants. Standing in, George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
7 o'clock.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Skied into very shallow right, and this will be handled by Pence for the first out. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Correa brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hang.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Into the box, Jake Marisnick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Jake
The pitch.
Marisnick.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Grounded to third. Bregman gloves it. And there's one gone to start the night. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First pitch on its way from Verlander. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Flores leads off first with 1 away. Liner towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
Strike.
A 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Brantley on the move. And no one will track it down. Working for the punch out and the offering. Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Michael.
In now, Michael Franco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bases are loaded with only one out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. 2 runs are in. And he's in safely to third as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
The first baseman, Pablo.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
The shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
2-0 now. High pop-up. Bregman calls for it. And that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Sandoval. 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Striding into the box, Roberto Perez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Roberto Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hanging changeup laid off for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Alvarez will be there for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared
Now
back
batting,
there. 2 away.
Jake Marisnick.
Verlander sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So here's Yuli Gurriel, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Grounded down the third baseline. A bouncer up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Justin Verlander. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Cueto with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Here's George Springer. He flied out, leading off the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Slow roller, left side. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Bottom of the third now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Flores. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch.
Flores.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And there's 1 away. Stepping into the box, Hunter Pence. He singled his last time up.
10.
Here comes the first pitch. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
All even now, 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Driven nicely into the gap. Pence now heading for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Ball. No.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball. No.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first baseman, Pablo.
Into the box, Pablo Sandoval. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Popped up. Gurriel has it, and the side is retired. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Pence on the run, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. So digging in now, Yordan Alvarez. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Correa isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And the deficit is cut to 4 now. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike now. A runner at second, nobody out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Sandoval will put this one away for out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Popped him up. Flores over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Here comes the first pitch. This pitch is popped up, and that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. Now in the box, Roberto Perez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The catcher, Roberto.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the bleachers and gone. To the plate now, Johnny Cueto.
The pitcher,
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
No strike.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jake Marisnick. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Gurriel is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Settling in now, Wilmer Flores. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Flores.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
2-1 the count.
1 strike.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Smoke toward third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The catcher.
Next up for the Stros, Tom Murphy, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Count even now at 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has a read on it. 2 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Verlander. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this is popped up near second base. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer is right there, 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1-0.
Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's in there. Base hit. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Up next for the Giants, the first baseman, Pablo.
Standing in now, Pablo Sandoval. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. 1-1 the count now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Up next.
So here's Starlin Castro.
Shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Verlander pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The catcher, number 55.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Liner in there for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Correa.
Line drive base hit.
The left fielder, number 44.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out. Standing in, Jose Altuve. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
In the dirt here. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. He loses him on ball 4. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And he is in there.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you'd want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Johnny Cueto getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weak grounder down the line at third. And there's one down now. Here's Jake Marisnick.
Number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Here's the first pitch to him.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 pitch.
Down,
and the walk.
4, first base.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Wilmer Flores. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
This guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. To short, hit hard. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter. 10.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
The batter, the left fielder.
To the plate now, Nelson Cruz. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
The third baseman,
Into the box, Michael Franco. Now another one hit deep to left. A ball that's carrying. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Up next to the Giants, the first baseman.
So now to the plate, Pablo Sandoval. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Starlin Castro.
At the plate now, Starlin Castro. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Hit hard to short, right to him. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Stepping in, Tom Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Yep.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joe Giacchini. Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Houston, number 22, Josh.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Now batting,
George Springer the next to hit. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A runner at first with no outs here. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Heading out toward shallow right. Pence has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
now batting,
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Pence. And he makes the catch in the corner. Ready once again, Yordan Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Strike.
In there, strike one. A swinging
No ball.
strike, and
Two
now it's
strikes.
0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
That's
Now
a
a check
What do
swing.
you got?
The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball one. 2 out with the man at first. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Check swing.
Ball.
No swing, says the home plate
Two
umpire.
balls,
Ball
two
2.
strikes.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning
That's a
might
ball.
ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Count is
Count full, 3 balls and 2
strikes.
strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. A runner on first with 2 away. And
Ball
a good
4,
at-bat
first
that
base.
time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
No, that's it.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Dominic Smith is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Dominic Smith.
A ball and no strikes. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first
One ball,
baseman.
1 strike.
And
Ball.
did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Valdez features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Started to go around, but he's able to check his
3
swing for
balls,
ball
1
3.
strike.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Jake Marisnick. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's up and in for ball 1.
1 ball.
1 out,
no
nobody
strike.
on. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the end. John Del Gustave has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 74, Yandel.
He's set. Here it comes.
Gustave.
Pitch is popped up. Sandoval is there. 1 down. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A ball and a strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he popped him up. but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, one man out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The first baseman, number
So
10.
2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Stepping in now, Tom Murphy, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 0-2 count, here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Pence is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Pence. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
One ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
No.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Maikel Franco waits on deck. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel.
In now, Maikel Franco. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Into the box now, Pablo Sandoval.
No.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, the shortstop, Starlin.
At the plate, Starlin Castro, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Astros, number 79, Taylor.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Jones, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. At the plate, George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 1.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The left fielder.
Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. It was a walk in his last trip. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Giants have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about...